What's up, YouTube? And I'm sick and tired of Todd Phillips, bro. I'm sick of him. The director of The Joker and Joker 2 has come up with some more BS with his movies. He be yapping, if I'm being honest with you. He be talking out the side of his neck and I don't know what he be on sometimes. So he came out a few days ago and said how Joker 2 isn't a musical. And he quote by saying, most of the music in this movie is really just dialogue. It's just Arthur that's not having the words to say what he wants to say. He sings them instead. And I bear to ask you the question, what is a musical? That is exactly what a musical is. What is he talking about? I cannot stand this man. I don't care for his whole take on the Joker where it's like, oh, I'm gonna take these characters and their exact same name, but they're nothing like the characters. So what are you doing this for? Like, we know why. We know, because no one would see this movie if it wasn't for the Joker. Let's be honest here, okay? The first one was mediocre at best. If I wanted to see a knockoff Martin Scorsese film, I can just go see the original, okay? I don't need a remake, if I'm being honest with you. And his whole take of this version of the Joker has nothing to do with the character. Nothing at all. It's just like taking the face and putting on a whole new body. There's nothing clever about the stuff he does with his films. There's nothing different. It's nothing exciting where it's, oh my God, this is a new perspective I never thought about. No. He just want to make a version of a film that already exists and put the DC label over it so people can go see it. Because honest with you, if you take away that, it's not really anything to scoff at, if I'm being honest with you. And I just can't stand this whole high and mighty chair that he loves to sit on where it's like, I'm not making a comic book movie, I'm making something better. It's like, bro, I would rather watch something that is proud to adapt the source material. Not saying it has to be adapted verbatim, but like love and care and passion went into it. That's why I like Deadpool and Wolverine. That's why I'm glad that it passed Joker in the box office with the R rating, global, making $1 billion and stuff like that. Because it actually cared about being a comic book film. It enjoyed it. It was having fun, and it actually loved where it came from. And it wasn't just sitting here shitting on the product and people wonder, oh my God, why is the comic book industry so down all of a sudden? Every time when someone makes these movies, they make a point to say these comic book movies are kind of lame. Like, we're doing something serious, something real, something realistic, something different, an actual movie, a real movie, not those comic book movies. Ew, what is that? Like, so pretentious for no reason. It's so frustrating. He does nothing new, and he has the nerve to say, we're not making a musical, we're making a movie where people talk by singing. What the fuck do you think it is? What is this? What? I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone, because there are people in there legit think, oh my God, Todd Phillips should just take over DC, and people were legit saying that Todd Phillips should take over the DC universe, and he should just make everything because of the Joker. Y'all get one, it's like, it's like a friend that hasn't gotten none in years and finally gets top from a 2 out of 10, and all of a sudden talking about, you know what, I'm gonna just settle down and marry her. Like, yo, relax. Can everybody just chill out? Can we calm down? It's like, bro, what are we doing here? Let's not jump out of the gym hanging at someone's everything. Let's not give them the keys all of a sudden because they make one decent film because y'all had 10 years of trash. Okay, let's talk about it. But this whole thing he's talking about was like, come on now, it's just people aren't prepared for what I'm about to do with this film, and it's like, bro, what are we doing here? He's just yapping it up. I would respect him more if he just owned up to it. Like, yeah, I'm making a musical. I love musicals, etc., etc., etc. I'm making a comic book film. I like comic books. I want to try something different. I want to give the audience a new perspective on the character. That's all he had to say. He doesn't have to come out here and say, I wouldn't say comic book movies because, like, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the label for comic book movies. I want to try something different. I want to make a real movie with comic books. Shut up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. And I'm sure there will be people talking about, oh my God, this is fine art he's doing. You just don't understand. You just don't want to process the film because it's so highbrow that you just don't understand. No, it's okay. It's mediocre. Let's talk about it. It's copy my homework, but don't be too similar type movie, okay? I understand what they were doing. I understand what they're trying to do. But when you take a character and completely do something that is not even, I get if the soul and heart of the character is there. Let's say you want to take Batman and put him in a different timeline. Let's say you want to take a character and put them in an anime. You can do that if the soul of the character is there, where you can understand, okay, this is a different approach, but I see what they're doing there. This has nothing like that. This just has you peel off the face of the Joker, put it on something completely different, and be like, yeah, this is it. This is the Joker we need. Like, what? It's like every time he opens his mouth, he says something completely dumb that ruins any interest I did have in seeing the sequel and put it in the trash. Like when he came out early and said, well, Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn is not similar to past interpretations. You know what I mean? The high voice, accent, all that stuff that was in the comics was stripped away. Can someone please tell him where Harley Quinn was originated from? Like, come on, like, I'm not asking for has become big. I'm not saying that. The heart and soul of the character needs to be there. And if that's the case, if it's not there, there is literally a character that is what you're looking for. That isn't Harley Quinn. Punchline is literally right there for the taking. All you have to do is just take that character and use her. Why even do... Just thinking about this is so frustrating because it's like there's other opportunities you can use with these characters and it's just not it. I just don't understand. It is baffling to me why he constantly makes these decisions. And it's just like, I know he doesn't care about the source material. I know he wants to use the name recognition only just to get more looks on his incompetent movie. But at the same time, it's like, what are we doing here? It's like, if you at least try, if you just look a little bit, it's like, it's frustrating because it's like, if you have the vision, which is okay, you have your vision. I can disagree on all I care about, but it just makes it easier. Just use these characters. That's it. What? But no, he wants to go on weird tirades and rants about how he's against unionizing in the Writers Guild, and it's like, but when people say, oh, don't you think it's a little bit, all this money you're spending on music is kind of insane. Well, we have to feed the family. She don't give a damn about that. Let's be honest here. Can we talk about it? Don't flip it now. You don't care about the family. You don't care about your crew members and none of that. All right. All of a sudden, you was against striking for them to get a better pay. But whatever you say. He just be yapping. I never seen a bigger yapper in my life. You know what? I want to apologize formally to Zack Snyder because at the bare minimum, you can aim the chaos. You know what I mean? It's like the Incredible Hulk. It's like, if you take Zack Snyder and you give him a certain list of characters and let him cook, he could do magic. And I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. Like I'm a fan of some of his work. You know what I mean? You can aim the chaos. With Todd Phillips, it's like no matter what you do, glitter is gonna still be on shit. It don't matter what you do. It's infuriating to me. There is a list of characters I would rather have Zack Snyder touch than Todd Phillips. If Todd Phillips touched Moon Knight, it will be a man with a white handkerchief walking down the street doing something completely different. Because it's like, how do you even get from this to this? I don't understand it. I really don't. It's baffling to me. And before I go, here are some of the things that people said reacting to The Joker 2 was not a musical.
Todd Phillips, I don't want this to be a musical. Also Todd Phillips. Instead it's proceeds to explain exactly what a musical is.
Todd Phillips, make a musical movie about Joker. Also Todd Phillips, looks down on comics, looks down on musicals, doesn't like the Joker took the Joker out of the Joker, make it make sense.
I'm so fucking tired of Todd Phillips' pretentious ass. He made shitty comedies before Joker, copying Scorsese saying his movie was not like the other comic book movie girls, and now he's saying it's not a musical when that's how musicals work. Own your shit.
But those are my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. Am I tripping on this Todd Phillips thing? Are y'all sick of him too? And if you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I'm out. Peace.